took the AMG to autocross today. This is a 2018 C43. It gave me a little bit of trouble. Turns out the performance exhaust valve has wiring that had been laying on the exhaust pipe and burned through and shorted. This is what it looks like. Here on the ground, there's the tip, there's the muffler, and there's the exhaust valve right there. You can see where it was riding on the exhaust for I don't know how long. And then you can see here, maybe, the wire that is red, obviously for power, burned through and shorted. So I'll show you how to fix the problem that arises from that. Obviously, because it's exhaust, it's emissions related, so it's probably federally mandated in the US that things don't work right. It's probably why it went into limp mode, and it did go into limp mode. So this is the mess I've got now to get to the fuse, completely torn apart. I started with pulling this piece out to get to a fastener for the glove compartment. It goes here. Another video says, just pop it out. It's just got clips. Those clips don't like to release. It was really hard to get out. But once I got it out, I moved on to the next piece. And that was the kick panel underneath. This kick panel is situated just under the glove box. And as you can see, it's got a couple retaining clips. And it also has one fastener. That fastener is the only one holding it in. You pull that out. I believe it's a T20. And then you pull it down from this corner and out. As you do that, it will pull down and the corner of it will hit this. Pull it past it, guide it past here, and you kind of pull it down this way and out, leaving this corner more in place. Then once you get it out, you have to disconnect a couple of things. There's a light right there, I believe, and then there's a temp sensor which goes in that hole for environmental, AC, comfort, whatever. Probably that's this thing. Get those out, and then you move to the next thing, and that is getting apart or getting out the glove compartment. Here's the glove compartment, sort of near its space. First thing you gotta do is open it up. You could do that second, but there are 3 fasteners inside. I'll show you where they are from the outside because it's easier. And then we go from left to right. There's, well, right to left. 1, 2, 3. All right, and that third one goes up there, and the first one is there. And then on the bottom, you can see where the kick panel was bolted in with that fastener right there. Also, there are 2 fasteners holding the glove box in. One here, which goes there, and one there, which goes there. Once you get that out, you're halfway there. Once you've disconnected your glove box electrical connections and pulled it out of the way, you need to reef on this a bit and pull it out. You have to clear this thing. It gets in the way. Pull back. I would recommend pulling this rocker cover because, as you can see, it's normally under that. You need to pull it out. So I also pulled that off. This does just pop right off. I pulled from the back here and it just came right off. So then you pull this back, and then you've got another problem. You have this big plastic piece that covers everything. And I'll show how that sits. That sits in there about like so. And there's a fastener there. There. And there. And there are the nuts that hold it in. There's 3 nuts there. Those hold that in. Once you get that off, you can access the fuse, which is this stupid little freaking pigtail. And I already replaced the fuse. And it goes right in here. It's got a retaining clip and a non-rotator clip. Let's see here. Pop that back in. This is hard to do with one hand. Push those wires down. Oh, and prior to that, getting to it, I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I pulled this off as well. This is also held on with one nut right there. And that is the end of it. I just test drove it and everything's fine now. It's out of limp mode. And now I got to put it back together. So if your performance exhaust gets locked open and you need to figure out what's going on, I would advise first to check for power at the terminal in the back, because getting to this fuse is a pain in the anus. Yeah, pain is in the anus. And I'm going to put this back together now. Thanks for watching this crap.